Hi YouTube, Weeble back with another video. Now this is something slightly different. It's a product that I've purchased rather than necessarily games. Now I've bought similar for my Game Boy cardboard. That's to protect those. And we're talking about today box protectors. Now the last couple of years my collecting focus I guess has been on DS and latterly 3DS games. Now I've obviously been picking them up relatively cheaply, but it seems now the prices are going through the roof at the moment, and games which I picked up for relatively peanuts are silly. Games like Tingle, you had to buy that from CEX. It's £85 now. Fire Emblem with £95. Room Factory 2, £100. Moon, £105. Solar to Robo, £110. Dimension 2, £125. And the most expensive standalone game I have is Kirby, and that's £140. Now I want to look after these, keep them in the best condition I can do, and I also want them to sort of look good on the shelf. So 3DS are the same. Games I picked up for relatively cheap, and this is probably like £10 game when I bought it, £110. Phoenix Wright, 115. Senran Kagura, this is 135 currently. It's always been a bit pricey, that one, but when I look along the shelf I've got a lot of games which are close to £50 or over £50, and those are the ones I really want to protect. I also have a lot of sealed games, ones like Dunos and the copy of Moon I showed. They're both factory sealed, so obviously I want to protect them, because obviously they're never going to be opened. So in order to protect them, I've currently been using these DVD slip covers. Now they do the job, but because I'm thinking of thinning down the collection and I want basically shelves of killer rather than filler, I want to try and make them look as good as possible. I'd like to improve on this if I can, and that's where box protectors came in. Now I don't do eBay, never have done eBay. I might be making a rock my own back, but I don't really intend to use eBay, so I had to resort to Google. I was going to be buying box protectors for my GameCube games, because I've got a few of those which are worth a bit of money now, and I'd like to protect those, but trying to find DVD covers is near impossible I think at the moment. So that's why you just stick to the old sleeves. But I did find a company which did a range of box protectors for different cartridge based games, and they had the option for GameCube, but obviously they're out of stock of that. But they actually listed DS and 3DS, so I thought actually I might give them a try, and they seemed cheap compared to prices that I'd seen on eBay. So I placed an order for 10 3DS and 25 DS games. They arrived within 2 or 3 days, and I must admit I've been impressed with the quality. So this is one of them. This is a DS one, and they're 0.4mm, so they're fairly sturdy. The only difference between these and the Game Boy ones I had is these don't have a locking tab on them. So, and of course, I don't know if you were to continually open these how resilient they would be, but I guess most people use a box protector to put the game in, and that's where it will stay. So, but these are probably half the price of the ones I saw on eBay. So well chuffed with the quality. So the games all fit, so nice and snug. They don't rattle about in there at all, and they look nice and clean. In comparison, they stand up nicely on the shelf, a bit more rigid. So yeah, overly, I've been really impressed with them. I did try the DS one because I've got a couple of games with cobble sleeve. These will not fit in them, so I'll have to explore another option for these, unless I can somehow make one to fit these out of two of the other ones. I'm not sure. I'll have to give it a go. So, but the company I got them from, because some people may have used them before, but I certainly hadn't, is Steelbook Central. Now the GP18 is the code for 3DS. GP19 is the code for DS games. So the prices for the DS and the 3DS, they're both the same. I think it's £3.79 for 5, but obviously the more you buy, the cheaper they slightly get. So I think they do options of 5, 10, 25, 50 or 100. So if you were to buy 50 of either the DS or 3DS protectors, I think they're £23.99 plus delivery. So don't want to double up on the postage, and obviously put a bigger order in. But so I've been well impressed with them. I shall be placing another order with them. I will leave a link in the description to the site, but Steelbook Central is what you've got to put in the old Google search, and so they do lots of options. A lot of them aren't in stock, but they currently do have DS and 3DS. I think they may have N64 and such like, so check them out. I'll say I've been impressed. Well, that's it, something slightly different. Hope that's been helpful, and remember, stay happy.